All right. Come on, ready.
It's recording.
Okay. Welcome back, people. Welcome back to another episode of Rum and Reason. Today we have with us Charlie over there from St. Lucia. Jay, what's going on, my man?
What's going on, brother?
Good. So today's episode we're gonna be dancing to the rhythm of the waves in the Caribbean. Today with us, what we're drinking for our reasoning is white rum. Tesco white rum is called.
Tesco's own white
Tesco
rum,
white-
innit?
Tesco white rum.
Yeah, people, we need to get a little bigger so we could drink bigger now. You know,
Drink bigger.
come, we need some sponsors.
So
We need some
this rum
followers.
is-
Gotta be drinking
Well, I think-
Tesco's.
Yeah.
It's best we drink what is White Lightning?
White lightning.
Yeah, Frosty Jacks.
Well, like, ooh, Jesus. But sometimes there might be a little gem, might be a nice little rum.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna see what it is
Nice.
today. See how
Mhm.
loose it makes
Yeah.
us today.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, this white rum is distilled in the Caribbean,
Apparently.
but it is bottled in the UK. So 37.5%. Just as a reminder, people, we are drinking just to have a conversation, not to get drunk.
Not getting drunk.
Nah,
I don't think I get drunk on that one, man.
Nah.
It's
Yeah.
a tree bark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to strengthen up on it then. So
Nah.
are we gonna leave a review for Tesco and the white rum?
Oh, we have to test all kind of rum, you know. So
Okay. So maybe we can put some
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
10.
I give it 1 point. Yeah, I give it 1 point for drunkability.
What you say, Jay? How much?
I'm not a big white rum person, but yeah, I agree with Charlie about 6.
6.
Yeah, six
Yeah,
out of 10.
yeah. I mean, I'll give it a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
I think we're being too generous.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4. I mean, to be fair, strong rum is 84%, and we still manage that. So this 37%, I don't think I'll give it a 6 now.
No. We managed it. You didn't manage it.
Well, I didn't manage it.
But he was throwing that back like no one's business.
I
You
know, right?
that.
Well, see, that's my score. That's my score.
No, man, strong rum. I give
What,
it
a 6? So
A 6.
if we go average, 5 out of 10, yeah?
Five is good.
meet me any half.
Halfway?
Yeah, halfway.
Okay, 5. I'll go 5 then.
You'll meet you halfway, man.
5.
We go 5.
Yeah, 5. So
Tesco's.
5 out of 10 for Tesco's white rum.
Yeah.
For our viewers there, if you want to give us a score on Tesco white rum, please let us know. It's out of 10, please.
They probably don't even drink that.
Yeah. What?
Bloody
What do we?
zero. I never drank it before.
Never drink it before. What is that?
It's first time I actually drinking it.
So today's episode, dancing to the rhythm of the waves. We're looking at the traditions of the Caribbean when it comes to dancing. The Caribbean, as we know, is a diverse and place with different cultures, with a mix from Europe, East India, Africa, and even for Amerindians who are living there. So over the past centuries, we have all these cultures coming together and create one big mix. So, we've looked at various foods from the Caribbean and various Caribbeanisms as we look at in previous episodes. So today, I think it's okay that we look at the different dances and music types that come from the Caribbean that sort of not divide but form an identity for
Yeah.
the
The
Caribbean.
islands itself, huh?
Just before going a little bit into it, one of the things that sort of have the Caribbean together is a cricket team, the West Indies. So we have two names, the Caribbean and the West Indies. Then the West Indies cricket team sort of bring the whole Caribbean together. But then, we have our own traditional ways, music, dancing. So yeah, we get straight into it. So some of the dance or music genres that we identify in the Caribbean. Anybody wanna hit us off with a few to start, Charlie?
Zouk.
Zouk.
Zouk?
Zouk.
You know what Zouk?
No.
It comes from Martinique. It's French. Well, certain African countries use it as well, but many French-speaking Caribbean islands use it. But St. Lucia's have adopted it, and other islands use it within their culture as well. But it's sung in French. And it's got like a very melodic kind of groovy kind of rhythm to it, and it's also sang in French. And then there were some groups like Kassav, that's well known for singing that zouk and that. There's one other African country that does something similar. It's very similar to Afrobeats.
Mhm.
And growing up with zouk and that, a lot of the songs, because we can speak patois or Creole in Saint Lucia,
Yeah.
we can understand it as a French dialect.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so I don't know about the other Caribbean countries, but zouk was one I grew up with.
So, how about you? What about you, Jay? Trinidad.
Trini, we have all kind of dance because we have the African side and then we have the East Indian side, you know, and I mean both of them kind of come together and kind of form what we call soca. Kinda thing.
Soca.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So soca is
Mm.
really the soul of calypso. They say it's like calypso
Yeah.
mixing with the Indian beats and this and that. Soca, so then it kind of it's more up tempo, high beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you typically hear during carnival time and this and that.
See, I thought soca was a mix of that salsa and calypso.
It's no, it's a mixture between the Eastern, the Indian and the African music or heritage.
Yeah.
So soca is originated from Trinidad.
Yeah, because it come from calypso. So it says soca, the soul of calypso.
So
Okay. So I was wrong, bro. I was wrong.
okay. Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong as well, you know. I mean, guys, if our listeners out there, they, you know, if they want to correct me, I stand corrected.
Put it in the comments. I'm sure they will.
Put it in the
Yeah,
comments, you
of
know.
course.
Oh.
So I mean, for me, some of the other dance type that I sort of recognize from the Caribbean, from a wider perspective in the Caribbean, is salsa. So salsa is
Yeah. What about the Caribbean dance salsa?
salsa is more in Cuba, right?
Mm.
So
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
it's a bit of
South American, isn't it?
a bit of mixture from
Mm.
Afro-Cuban type of thing. So again, because Cuba is more Spanish, so they have that Spanish kind of culture in Cuba mixed with
Yeah, yeah.
Afro. So that is sort of the salsa
Mm.
and the dance that they actually do with it, like you have a partner to dance with you, so you create that sort of romantic buzz behind it. Salsa, like cha cha cha.
Mm.
Cha cha cha.
So that is something mainly used as a culture in places like Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic,
Okay.
Spanish speaking
Yeah.
Yeah, South
Caribbean
American countries.
Yeah.
Venezuela and
Colombia.
yeah, yeah.
Don't you guys have some salsa as well? Because you got some Spanish speaking people in
Yeah,
Trinidad, you
I
know?
mean we have salsa, merengue, what's the other dances? I can't remember off the top of my head. But we used to have every Thursday when I was going to school, they used to call Latin nights in Pier 1 now.
Mm.
So me and the boys up.
That sounded hot, boy.
Bro, trust me, it was it was
Were
good.
you there with your, half button shirt, chest out?
No. The Miami vibe.
Candy shoes.
No. So I mean, it's on a Thursday, so it's school days, yes. But still, the boys we used to get together. You know, shout out to my like Nicholas and Faze and Imran and them boys, Ricardo. Yes, every Thursday we used to go up there. Latin chicks, this that, and yeah. But they have all those Latin dances there, so they bring their culture over to Trinidad as well.
Mm.
You know.
Right.
And Maringa is another one
Mm.
that for me personally, never really heard much about it until sort of look into it. That you mentioned that Maringa as well, and whilst you were mentioning Zouk, that sort of came to my head, Maringa, because Maringa had a bit of French touch to it.
Yeah.
And it's more around those same French-speaking countries within the Caribbean that does merengue. Another one, as you mentioned again, soca. So and dancehall,
Soca, yeah, man.
soca and dancehall.
Oh, that's a
Dancehall
segment
is on
of this,
Yeah,
but on its own, isn't it?
yeah.
Dancehall.
Dancehall, yeah.
And so a lot of dances come out of.
What about Is it Zumba?
Zumba?
Zumba.
No, Zumba is a
Zumba is
dance exercise, isn't it?
That exercise, yeah. Zumba is exercise, a dance exercise. But I think that the roots of that is still South American.
You have a South American thing.
Yeah, a lot of things in South America, because a lot of people you speak to, they say the Caribbean is part of the Americas when you look at it, but we're not.
Yeah.
So a lot of the influences in the dances does come up from that side. Even like you were saying, Jay, about the American side, the hip hop dances still come out
Still
like
influence from
comes
other North
across
or
as well.
I mean,
South America.
I remember when I was growing up, I used to see the guys and them break dancing.
Mm.
You know, they had a big boom box on the shoulder and walking down the road with a big silver boom
Oh,
box
yeah.
and fellas that break dancing and stuff by the buildings and things. So yeah, a lot of different types of dances must have touched every single Caribbean island.
Yeah, I mean, for soca, oh, for me, it's soca. I'm not gonna lie. For me, it's soca. I thought soca was the song. Soca was a type of song, but then soca
genre.
is a dance, and calypso is a song within soca. So when you hear calypso and you dance, you actually dance in soca. Like reggae is the song that produces dancer, the dancer. So just learning those things, sometimes you say, oh, you want to listen to some soca music. Well, do you really listen to soca music, or you listen calypso?
Well, as I say, it's a spin-off. It's a spin-off from calypso.
For the soca.
Yeah, the soca.
Yeah.
That's where the roots of the soca music come out from calypso. Back in the days where how could I put it, boy?
Isn't like a requirement for carnival? Like road march and thing. You need a up high tempo kind of song.
Yeah, it is very high beat, upbeat, high tempo. Very. I mean, you get some groovy soca music as well. Nice and chill out and mellow. But then you have the fellas like Bungie and Marshall, Big Chuck and Mad Bull, all kind of thing like that. Them kind of old time soca. Patrice Robert.
Yeah. Remember Iowa Butterfly Shadow?
Do the Iowa? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Remember that?
That's a long time.
Yeah, but the thing about us, you listen to a calypso, yeah, and then you catch vibes. But the moment the soca tune comes on, it kind of like makes
It's a different wave.
feel-
It's a different wave.
Yeah, you feel islandy. That's the word. You feel like the sunshine. You feel like you want to dance. You feel like the beach. You feel like shaking yourself. A bit of rum.
Yeah.
But that's true though. Like, like when you're watching certain movies and you hear like the calypso music in the background, they tend to show like pictures of a beach or somebody in the beach.
Yeah, there's all on a holiday.
And so it creates this sort of like laid back, chill out type of vibes. Calypso. But then the same calypso, when you go to the Caribbean and you experience the calypso, is a whole different ball game, as you just mentioned, Jay.
Different, bro.
The high tempo calypso, that is something different. But then you have the chill out calypso, just the steel pan type of thing in the background. So yeah, I think calypso is sort of like different. Same like dancehall, you have the upbeat dancehall, the lovers rock type of thing. Not dancehall, but in reggae. So is that soca still?
So the soca evolved from calypso.
Soca evolved from calypso.
Yeah, I think calypso is a kind of social, kind of commentary thing where people used to take the piss out of other people now.
Yeah.
You have things like extempo and all these other things, but calypso, it's not. I won't say it's dying off. No, I would never say that because they still have calypso. They still have calypso tents and stuff like that. Where people, the older generation, they go down there and they sit down there. Like just sit down and just listen to the old calypsonians and sing their stuff.
It's an issue for calypso. It's still there, like for carnival and that, but it's evolved into something unique. It's called Dennery segment.
Dennery segment.
Yeah. So there's a part of the island called Dennery, like it's a town or village, and these guys, they have such a unique sound. But like the Jamaican pasa, what they speak about everything raw, what they're gonna do and the bedroom, all of that. So they've turned that into like their own version of soca.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
And it involves certain phrases like juke, which is poke, or sukwefesu, shake your backside, but they use it in such a clever way that the people can relate to. And you hear one of these songs come out, everyone plays it, and the beats,
because it's catchy.
Yeah, it's very, very catchy.
So in Saint Lucia, I know Saint Lucia is French speaking. Well, is it fully French? No, it's not fully French speaking, but
Just
We've got two languages. So we got the patois, the Creole,
yeah.
the West Indian Creole, and we have obviously English.
Okay. So, we touched briefly on Merengue as having some sort of French connection to it. Do you have that in Saint Lucia, or you just Zouk?
If we do, I'm not. I don't know too much about merengue,
Okay.
but 9 times out of 10 it's probably there, bro. It's probably there. It's some way someone listens to it. Because if it's similar to Zouk, if I'm not mistakenly,
Yes.
not mistaken, it might be in there. So leave in the comments below if we do play merengue in Saint Lucia, which I doubt that. Not
Yeah.
that much.
Merengue is an interesting one. Let us know about merengue. So Jay.
I said the merengue has a lot of African roots.
Hmm.
I think that's and the indigenous people, so kind of I guess that's where it came out from.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
So with the different dances, if we are to say categorize the different dances, the soca, the dancehall, the salsa, the merengue, which one do you think will more connect with you?
Well,
Country and Western.
country western,
In the Caribbean.
Bollywood.
Oh, so
Hey.
we didn't mention that one, did we?
Okay, well, I mean Caribbean.
Saint Lucia. All right, let me remember the history on this one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the American GIs during World War II, from Tennessee and all that, there was a lot of people from that side. When they came down to St. Lucia, they brought the country and Western.
Okay.
So whenever
It's stick.
Huh?
Stuck.
bro, it's stuck. When I tell you it's stuck in St.
Yeah.
Lucia, so you have soca, you have calypso, you have Denry segment, you have Zouk, but country and Western is so unique. They would have Friday and Saturday nights where there'll be a country night, and the people dance the country and Western like the people in
Where
America,
States?
Texas.
Really?
There's competitions.
I would have never know that.
I never knew that.
Is it Paul Hogan? There's a song, "Let Me Be Your Stepping Stone."
Okay.
I think that guy's Irish or something like that. He came to St. Lucia, and when he performed and everyone was singing that song, he started crying. I think it's Paul Hogan.
Okay.
I think I might be wrong
I
with his name.
never
But
know.
it's
So-
a big thing.
So
big
fellas.
thing. You know the mother and fathers. Sorry, what you say?
No, go ahead.
No, sorry, you know the mother and fathers, the little groups that they have on the islands.
Yeah.
So you have mother's group, father's group, and
Yeah.
so when they have their meetings and that generation, country and western, and you see the men hold the women and they count and
Wow.
I would have never thought that.
I'm baffled.
Sure.
definitely.
I'm
Yeah.
baffled.
Wow. I never thought. So people doing square dance and all kind of thing. People doing square dance and
Yeah,
what
not,
is
not
that what
as
it's
well
called?
as deep as that, but when they're together, bro, you can see it. You can see it, and they really put their passion into it. It's become a very unique way of dancing within Saint Lucia, because Americans come to see it and they're shocked when they hear there'll be a full dance for like a weekend.
Country western.
Weekend dance, just straight
Really?
country and western, and it's classic country. I didn't jump the fence.
Yeah.
Hey, we have an artist. On.
Them
Come
things
on.
there.
Okay.
Do you have any
Country.
do you have any country and western singers? No sure. Like
Yes, there was a guy. There's a couple now that I don't know, but there was a guy called Coco. And Coco, he was visually impaired,
okay.
but this guy's voice, man, when it carried, bruv, like yeah. And he came out with a couple of songs. I can't remember like how they went off the top of my head, but I was surprised to hear he came out with a song that was so catchy. And St. Lucians, when we like something, boy, we played till we rinse it.
It's
And
straight on.
Clean it up.
Oh Lord.
So what about you, Jay?
Me?
Yes, I know you're Trinidadian man. Trinidadian tend to stick to their soca, but is that
Yeah.
the same for you, soca guy?
Yeah, I like my soca music.
Dancehall. No, for me again, soca. Obviously St. Vincent, but I think when it comes to dancehall, that is like your second type of. I don't know if it's a second or it's just there in the background because everybody, even though originating from your country is soca, everybody still have a touch of dancehall or reggae.
Yeah, I like to touch my dancehall. Dancehall was a big thing, but when during my school days and
But tell us, sorry for cutting you short, but He's from Trinidad. I want to hear about soca, man. Like, tell me some Chris Garcia stories, bro. Isn't Chris
Chris
Garcia
Garcia.
cousin?
Chris Garcia.
Chris Cross?
Nah, Chris Garcia is
It's
chutney. He's
Chris
a chutney king. Spread the rumor.
Is he?
The chutney king.
Chutney. I remember that from
When you say
Way
chutney, you
back
talk
in
about the
school.
music, yeah?
Yeah. Chutney
okay.
music. They actually have, because they used to have like a soca man,
Chutney.
and then you used to have a
Is that it?
chutney soca man.
Is that
Yeah. That's
Is it? Chutney bacana.
Yeah.
Chutney.
Come get the seal pan. Come on.
Yeah,
That's me. Ding 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 ding.
Chris Garcia.
Mm.
Hey, that man is a legend, boy. Trust me.
Mm. So, in St. Vincent with Calypso and soca, we have this. What do you call it? It is soca, but I've never heard it in any sort of Caribbean island before. I'm really trying to remember.
Kevin,
Kaiso.
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 Yeah.
Kaiso?
Kaiso, yeah.
But I don't hear like competitions and so on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean-
Never really.
You should have that.
Yeah.
Like, how did it go? When I see my man come there down to see the man sing,
Yeah.
but his woman was over there with another man jamming.
Nice.
Checking that.
I see him the other day. he
Well,
was
I
like,
extempo.
Yeah.
but the man is a damn fool.
Hey.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like you just. It's not to catch. It's not a catchy phrase. You just sort of like
Yeah, a story, like a story, innit?
a storyline.
Yeah,
And they are quite interesting. Like
Yeah.
you listen to them and it's like, man, this guy
good
he's
stuff.
got some things up his sleeve or something.
It's
Quite
good stuff.
interesting.
I say during carnival time, you have them, the Kaiso tents, the Calypso tents,
Mm.
the extempo, and people go up on stage and they do their little thing, have their little battles. And it is really good. It's a nice break from the Ram Jam and and the fast pace.
Mm.
yeah.
It's a nice chill. You just sit down there, you sit down around your table, and you just chill out and just listen to it. It's cool.
Do you think there's any difference in the way you move when you dance into soca music and when you listen to dancehall?
Dancehall.
I want to say something, but
Yeah, come on.
Well, they have. I guess the both up tempo, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juke.
Mm-hmm.
Soca, a lot of joking, a lot of gyrating. Dancehall, certain dancehalls are the same thing, but certain dancehall you could stand up in a corner and scrape on. Yeah.
So soca, in my opinion,
Rhymes.
Yeah.
soca, in my opinion, is, as you say, it's a high tempo thing, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at soca, like you go carnivals or anything like that, you look at soca, it's everybody, like the artist's main objective is to have everybody jumping. And a lot of these songs
It's
these
a hype
days,
man.
It's a
hype man.
a lot of these songs these days, like if everybody jumping, waving a flag, doing, so
Yeah.
everybody is on
Yeah.
their feet.
Like family,
right?
family happy, that song family.
Yeah.
Me family.
Jump, everybody left, jump to the left,
Yeah.
jump to the right, wave a flag.
Yeah.
But then now, if you have 100 people in carnival, 100 people will be moving to soca music.
Bro.
And then you go into dancehall, you take the same 100 people into dancehall, and only 50 people dancing. The other 50 people stand up on the other side. They're not dancing. Why?
Well, what's that thing?
It's a different energy.
It's a different energy, man. Dancehall different to soca, And you really have.
Yeah.
Well, I relate in soca to carnival time. Cause you can't be in a carnival fete and then you drop a dance or you go just
Yeah.
people will just be
That's
like, what is going on with you?
Uh,
You'll get ice, heavy ice.
And
That DJ
Block
will
the
get
ice.
that
Yeah.
DJ will get heavy ice. Trust me.
A bottle.
and the thing is, yeah, with I think with the soca, when you hear it, like going back to makes you feel Caribbean-y. Yeah? And then when that comes on, your whole body wants to get into it. You want to move your waist, you want to move your shoulder, you want to move your hand, you want to act. It's kind of like it's ingrained in our DNA to let loose with
Yes.
for soca. But for me,
Release all
with the
inhibitions.
dancehall, when you hear it, yeah, all you want to do is find a corner. And then do a slow grind, and
Yeah.
no matter what dancehall comes on, for me when I was growing up, it was the same dance you did.
It's still well. Okay.
Either it's the speed,
Yeah.
or you slow the speed.
Right.
I said,
See,
Just for-
but do you think that you have two? Well, I wouldn't say two, but is there anything that connects dancehall?
Playing footsie feature.
dancing. Dancing to dancehall music and dancing to soca music. Is there, because we know the difference? Like, one is a bit low tempo, one is a bit high tempo. But is there any similarities between them? Like, for instance, in soca, a man he's gonna be dancing with a woman. Chances are.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about dancehall? Is that the same thing?
Now, take this one, Jay. I'll follow after you, bro.
Yeah.
If it's nah.
In the dancehall.
Nah, I think dancehall is a bit more. I don't know how. That's how I say a bit more personal.
Personal. I mean, like,
soca is take a wine, you teeth a wine. That's it. I ain't business. A wine is
Okay.
a wine. A dance is a dance.
Okay.
You're going you're playing a lady patra
yeah.
or not even a lady patra, a patra or a lady son. A man come and grind up on a woman to a saw or patra. You could be like,
Man say patry, but stop telling people how old we are, man.
Yeah. So you're saying, John?
Yeah, I agree with Jay. And I think it's mad because when you're in the dance and that, it's not like how it's not prim and proper. Can I have this dance, please? No. It's kind of like you see the young ladies dancing and that. You start showing them your moves and that, and you slowly inch your way towards them.
mean.
Now they ever do you
Back up.
you don't
and you
think
dance yourself away.
Yeah.
Or
you don't even.
yeah, or
You
they
don't skip
turn
a
around and you back up on them. You start dancing.
You know, the thing is that if somebody with the untrained eye wouldn't even notice the blank. They wouldn't even notice you.
Yeah.
You got turned down. Cause you'll just be coming there and they'll probably, if they didn't put their hands up, they would probably just get like a nod like nah.
Yeah.
And you just continue.
Yeah, you just start chipping away the other
Real
direction.
Yeah.
But you're right, Jay. Dancehall is a bit personal. I mean, if you go in dancehall with
very
somebody, you go in dancehall with somebody, obviously you're gonna be dancing with that person. But if you're going alone, well, the chances of you actually, be dancing with somebody is different. But in soca, it's like man or woman, you go alone,
Free
and
fall.
then so soca is just there.
Yeah, you lively up yourself.
Yeah.
It's so unique, bro. Soca, so unique, bro.
But when you notice, I mean, even with salsa and merengue that we talk about, we didn't really touch much on merengue, but it's a similar thing as well across the Caribbean. That's the thing with most of the dancing. You dance with a partner.
Yeah. But if you dance, well,
Yeah.
the only place you really dance by yourself is if you go a Sunday school or a Rastaman dance and you hold a corner and a Rastaman tunes come on and you just hold on a meditation and a vibes and you just doing the two-step.
A little skank.
That is it. That is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that though. That's
Skanking is another dance.
that comes under dancehall, isn't it? Because that's reggae. Skanking,
Yeah.
skanking come from
I
reggae.
disagree with that one. I think reggae is its own unique thing.
So reggae and dancehall is different.
Right.
Say
Rasta is reggae. So
Yeah.
a reggae thing will be a Rasta.
conscious
in my
vibes. Conscious
opinion.
vibes.
And then dancehall will evolve from reggae for
Yeah,
aggressive.
I think dance so like soca. So calypso like reggae like calypso. Soca evolve out of calypso. Dancehall evolve out of reggae.
Yeah.
And some people even want to say that calypso came from reggae or reggae came from calypso. That's a kind of
No,
I don't
there's a
want to-
vast difference in between
I don't want
the two of
to
them.
go through that.
The way I understood it is they had something called ska back in the day.
Yeah.
Ska.
Yeah.
Star music.
Right. So from that, Bunny Wailer, all them man from Jamaica, Bob Marley brought reggae to the forefront. But if you listen to any reggae beat, it goes off the heartbeat of a human being. Do 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 do. Rasta.
Yeah. That's
So
therefore they
that's
talk
why
about
you
the
feel
conscious
reggae,
vibes.
Rasta.
32 to what hertz is it? Can't remember.
Oh.
Certain frequency reggae display at.
Jeez.
Certain
We have a
frequency,
doctor in the house. We have a doctor in the house. Come on. let us-
But I just listen to my frequency music and this and that.
Yeah.
But it's just reggae is go to a different frequency. It's nice and calm and this
Yeah,
and that. And then that's why if you go a reggae fest, you're nice and chill out and you're calm.
Yeah.
You go soak up. It's the music.
So
music
it's
this control you.
It has nothing to do with the ganja that's floating in the atmosphere.
Well, yeah, probably. Yeah. Probably has a lot to do with that as well.
Well, similar to what I mentioned earlier on. Like,
Yeah.
when you hear certain calypso music, like on telly, it gives you that sort of chill out or laid back type of thing. And then certain reggae music you might hear, whether it's from Bob Marley or whatever, it almost gives that similar vibes in it, a chill out, laid back type of vibes
Yeah.
on a different level. One is like, I would say calypso is like a deep, mellow type of thing, or just relaxing.
It is chill.
Yeah, the reggae vibes is more take you on a more far type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
So
I
I
agree,
mean,
agree.
what experience now can we share about, Jay? I know from
I have a lot of
that
soca,
guy.
a lot of soca experiences, a lot of dancehall experiences.
Mm,
Do tell.
do tell, please. Any?
It all
You
stems
wanna go
from
back from school and let us know?
but of course it all stems from the school dance.
Mm,
The bishops, the convent, the Holy Name convent dance. The bishops used to be bad.
yeah.
The Fatima Mayfair, all them kind of dances. The sweat box now.
Let me ask you, these names you give in there, is that for
Schools.
clergy or is that sports and dances? That's schools.
That's schools.
Schools.
School dances.
The
School
bishop was a
party.
school.
Bishops girls.
Ah, okay, right.
Yeah, and then you have Holy Name convent.
Okay.
And then you have Fatima College as boy college. I think now they have some girls in it. And then you have
So-
QRC dance.
Let me ask you about the was it the holy what college?
Holy Name convent.
So was it holy when you had a dance there?
It's anything but holy, trust
Need
me.
to ask.
Anything but holy. Trust
So-
me. That's it.
So it's just the name then.
Well, it's a convent, run by nuns and this and that.
So question then
them-
from me.
Them was the cream of the crop convent girls. Yeah, I mean,
So question for me.
Mm.
So the nun used to take part in any of these?
well, and when they had the disco, as they call it,
yeah.
you couldn't be getting too fruity up inside it because they will come and party. They'd be like, nah, you need to keep a distance.
So who DJ? Is it one in the non DJ or?
Nah, I don't know.
So they're not taking part. They're not taking part. Huh?
Literally measure it, Nah,
not
well, the DJs they're like the turnkeys now in a prison. The foreman and them. They're just watching, just making sure it had no sinning going on.
Okay. So nobody know if in none change. Make a quick change in the back and come back.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? But you know the mad thing about them dances, yeah?
Mm.
A school dance. You know, when you're at a school dance, right? I don't know if that ever happened to you, Jay or Matt. You're trying to chat to a girl and you're speaking loud. So she can hear you, yeah? And then the DJ just chops the music.
And you're screaming.
And then you continue to shout. And everyone can hear what you're saying.
And you get to that point when you are just about to drop your tongue. You're like,
Nah, never experienced.
what was that? What was that?
I used to be by the speakers. That's where you get your support. It's either the wall,
Mm-hmm.
you get your support because when a song like Big Truck come on, you hear the horns. Whoa, bro, the places go mad.
Mm.
You grab a girl so rah, and then you start you arch your back up on the wall so on the speaker,
Mm.
and the vibration of the speakers coming through your body now.
So you don't need to move again.
Fatima Mayfair, all them dances, but if anybody could relate,
Mhm.
Fatima Mayfair was a sweat box. It was a good sweat box though.
So
Come on there, come
what
on there.
experience you have after school then?
After school,
Oh gosh, man, didn't the man tell his business from his childhood?
after school.
Yeah, you got a lot of childhood stories.
Oh, when
My
I
apologies,
when I
sir.
left school.
No, come on, continue. I was in school.
Oh, well, school is school. I mean, you go to your school dance, your school party, you link up with your boys and them, and you link up with the girls and them. The girls will be on one side, the fellas will be on one side, fluttering the feathers, like the peacocks,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And the girls
Getting
will be
the
there
ruler
and they'll be talking and they'll be what kind of nonsense we used to. Looking back at it now, it just make me laugh. Yes, it just make me laugh to think that the kind of nonsense I used to be doing.
Bro, I remember I was going out with this young lady, yeah, and she said to me, "Oh, I can't dance soca." So WCK Bouillon, remember Bouillon?
Mhm.
Bouillon.
I remember that now.
You probably
Oh,
skip
God,
the
oh, God.
Vincent anyway.
Maybe.
So she said to me, "Yeah, I can't dance to these songs." So I'm
Yeah.
like, "Nah, just put your back into it, bro." When she started dancing with me, you know, like them man that kind of like them rodeo man, the cowboys, trying to like how you bucking everything.
Yeah.
I was propped against a corrugated
Ooh.
steel
Oh,
kind of,
Lord.
and then all you can hear is my back hitting the gavel.
Bang, bang. Damage.
Oh, God.
Come and check all my shirt all dirty and up and thing. Someone said to me, "What happened to you fighting?" I'm like, "Nah, I was dancing with my girlfriend." They're like, "Boy,
You got the time of your life there, bro. So, my brother, Charlie, would you say that you had more fun in dancehall parties or attending soca festivals?
parties, man."
Parties.
But it's not parties in a dance hall, it's the house parties, bro. So imagine you go to someone's house for a birthday or Christmas, whatever it is, and they switch off them lights.
Oh,
Because you in someone's front room when they clear off all the chairs, the tables. It's a
Put on the plastic.
and you're gonna put on the plastic. Yeah.
Put on the plastic and the color.
Everybody's just there dancing and thing.
Yeah.
The lights are off. And then I remember this year they played like I think it was I'll be down by the river, that song, yeah, like a slow thing.
Yeah.
And then the girl's mum switched on the lights, yeah.
Oh.
There's bare bodies entwined.
wow.
They're grinding and enjoying themselves.
How many people get you out then?
The lights, she's like, "What the hell?"
How many people get you out?
So I think, listen, bro, it was hot. It was hot in there.
Mm.
But it's them kind of parties I used to like when you go to someone's house, turn off the lights in the clear room, and then the DJ has a right playlist, and then you're enjoying yourself.
So, yeah, well, I mean, we've shared enough experiences.
We
man.
didn't hear nothing. Where's your school experience?
My school
Where's your?
Well, my school experience with
Oh, I
soca.
forget.
That's a good question, Jay.
Yeah, I forget. You couldn't.
Christian,
That's his belt.
Christian boy.
You didn't get the belt.
Oh yeah.
I forget.
Christian boy. Need to behave myself.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Now you let
Come back up.
you let loose now.
Let loose late.
You let loose late.
Yeah.
Loose late.
You know what they say about them who just break out
when
late.
he leaves the house, he just chuck his watch on the bed,
Mm.
I don't need that. When I come home, when I see the sun come out, then I leave the party.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey. You ever been at a party and you hear the DJ shout your name? Say so and so, your mother and your father by the gate.
Some butler thing. I thought somebody say, "I don't call me bloody name."
Your mother is here to pick you up.
Nah.
Oh, buddy. The amount of time I hear that, especially in a bishop's dancer, you have to warn your parents to say, "Oi, mom,
Don't
dad,
call me name.
do not come here and call me. If you come, it's best you come in the dance. Pay money and come in the dance. Don't be saying that, tell the DJ to call Jonathan
And you
and tell him meet me by the gate, say mother there. Enough times, third guilds, fellas.
Thing is, yeah,
Shame, you know.
let me ask you: do they say your whole name?
Full name.
Whoa.
Full name. Full
You come in
name.
there, so it's all you.
Yeah. So just
You walk-
imagine.
you
Just
walk
imagine.
to the gate and it's full ID parade.
Just imagine.
Watching, you know.
Just imagine my man in the corner, proper grooving and everything. And then DJ come over. Jonathan, rest of it, come. Mommy calling you.
Not come over there saying it on the mic. They're stopping the music
Oh shit.
and saying it on the mic.
Shit.
Alright, or worse yet, if your parents and them start calling, shouting out, look over here.
It's a different Jonathan. It's not me. It's not me.
I could imagine. Just imagine, say you leave home in just say a red shirt to show mommy, you know, you're gonna probably behave yourself, nice boy, but then you change into a black shirt, but probably have some writing or whatever.
I do that once, you know.
You change, and then mommy come and mommy
I think I changed. I think I do that once, you know.
once.
Change into yeah.
She forget you change, and then she'll just drop everything on you there.
I think I do that once. I changed
They didn't
my
ask permission,
Oh
and that's when they come to collect you,
shit.
and they start laying into you.
Yeah, hold you by your
Yeah.
ears.
Certain girl didn't ask for permission to go dance, and then man
Feel you a big woman?
get them man.
You a big man?
Lick.
Bow flap.
But the thing is, yeah, what's mad?
Mm.
When these things used to happen, when the parents come get the kids and to lick them up,
Mm.
all the music quiet. So they leave the dance, the DJ.
Mm.
Dum, dum,
Yeah.
dum, dum. It's like
Back
it
up.
happened. Crack on.
Yeah. But even
And that's when the best music come on.
yeah.
The time when you
And
leave
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's when
And all
the
them
best music
dances we was talking about, I went been some school dance,
Mm.
and the people they were fling out 1-2 Latin songs now, You know, like the hot Latin song around that time they were flinging. And people start dancing the little Latin thing. They know what the hell they're doing. You know, if they move too fast, they trip their own self. You know, and they're dancing the salsa, this and that, and it's a nice mixture. It's a nice mixture. So,
Yeah, man. But we're speaking about dances and songs and soca and all of that.
Yeah.
But we haven't covered the actual dances, butterfly, bogle.
Oh, yes, the tati, all them kind of things.
All of them things.
Speed, hey.
So can we characterize these different types of dance? Like how do you do them?
That come from how
Yeah,
you
but
do.
which
That
way?
them come from dancehall thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bogle and the butterfly. Butterfly. Let me do the butterfly.
But when it comes to dancehall, that change like for every song, bro. Every song like it have his own thing.
Yeah, everything's a different.
You saw one called the shake as well. I know, like you're catching like you're having a seizure or fit now.
Every artist have a message.
Jamaican culture now it evolves, but it's a very fast-paced evolution when it comes to the dances and that.
I mean, you how many dances you're gonna miss? Because by the time an artist come out and they say, "Yeah, this is what you do," and then somebody else come out with another song, you miss that.
Well, there are certain songs that have certain dances. It's just you're going according to the beat now. You know, you can't dance a bogle to a soca. Depends on the beat. You know, the butterfly to a soca, you go end up flying off. You thingy butterfly in your leg so fast. But yeah, I miss them dances, man.
Yeah.
Them old school thing, man. The butterfly.
So you think when you have you been to like dancehall or clubs in UK like and listen to soca music or dancehall music? Does it feel the same?
Club 8 down in Portsmouth, down in Guildhall.
Does it
These
feel
songs.
the same?
Nah. I ain't gonna say no, cause it's a different generation of kids now, man. Different generation. You know, if it was my generation, everybody on the dance floor.
Yeah.
You know, busting some grind and this and that. But this generation on the dance floor with their phone.
And do you think it's a culture thing as well?
I think
Because
it's a culture thing.
yeah, if you're in Trinidad, everybody understands soca.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Yeah, I
dancehall,
think so
you
too,
know,
because
you
the
tend to
vibe's
understand
different.
dancehall.
Yeah, because up here, like you were saying, when you go to these clubs and that, it's a very Eurocentric, British kind of approach to hearing soca and thing.
Yeah.
When you're in the Caribbean, people don't need a cue.
No.
I mean, it's have the cultured ones, the cultured English ones that are up here, and they could bust a wine and they could move the waist and this and that, and you're like, whoa, where you come from, girl?
Yeah.
You know, who teach you that? You know, to have some of them that cultured, but I guess that's why they just go to these places because they're cultured. You know?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, don't you feel the vibe and the environment and the hit you get when you're in a Caribbean dance is different for when you're in a British dance?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
And because I think when you're in a Caribbean dance, everybody tend to just feed off each other's energy.
Yeah.
So when you hear that, everybody know, okay, it's hype time. If it's a calypso, a soca, everybody know it's hype time. Especially if the artist is well known, everybody know that it's hype time. From the time you hear the first note or something drop, everybody like, right, you know what's coming. But then when you have people who probably might not be too aware, or even though they might heard the song, they don't know the cue behind it to know, okay, it's hype time. So then you have a mixture of people ready to go and people watching, not sure what to do.
Yeah.
And then obviously because not everybody on the same vibes, then it creates a different feeling in a sense.
But trust me, let me tell you something. Soca does make anybody shake their leg.
Well, we want to guess.
Soca does make anybody shake their leg.
But I've seen some stiff people in soca.
Yeah, but still they're stiff, but they're still shaking their stiff leg.
You know, use the joke when the tourists come down, down to the islands, and they try to dance.
This is funny.
And then you have the islanders showing them how to dance.
Yeah.
I said, bro, that's a mess.
Funny, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
listen.
The way they, but some of them like really impress you. Some of them can dance, you know.
Yeah.
But there was a tune called Beth Lalaje in the early 2000s, I think it was. And when you went to a dance, all you heard was just Beth Lalaje. Listen, everyone on the dance, no matter what I seen people throw bottles back behind the bar when they're at the bar buying beers. put the bottles back, and then it go on the dance, and then boop, start the dance. Bombs like what the? Pushing people out the way. That means Bethlehem means that the cow is loose, like the bull's loose.
Okay, right.
All right.
That is some hype business.
This
Some hype business.
this other song. Who sings this? Killer. When we pick up something, anything. Rum tell me to grab something, bro. When people hear that song, they
Movement.
go in the movements, they're literally picking up anything,
And that's
pick
the
up
thing.
a girl, so they pick up a plant pot, they pick up this, they pick
Anything.
up that,
Yeah, man.
anything.
I think it's our version of a mosh pit
Yeah.
when them songs come on in the Caribbean. It just hypes you up. You don't care what you're doing and just go into it, boy.
Yeah, as I say, you hear the first note and that's it. You know what's coming.
You know what it is.
But if you don't know, you get left alone and then you're trying to follow the crowd.
Well, if you're in the middle of the crowd, you need to move with them because you'll get run over.
But it's funny though when not really laughing at the people, but then you get to see how culture sort of separate people differently. So yes, two people hearing the same music, but one not from the same culture, and then the way you operate, and then somebody now trying to emulate what you're doing, and then you look like, yeah, this is not right, because the only thing that is moving is probably their waist is moving, but their knees not moving, or their knees not moving, but their waist not moving.
Going back to that, certain cultures I've noticed,
Yeah.
they follow different parts of the beat when they hear certain songs.
Yeah.
In the Caribbean, we innately know from the time you're youth in nappies and that.
Yeah.
We know what part of the beat to follow to move.
Some
what
people
part
just
of
move
your
to the
bodies.
words, not the beat.
Yeah.
That's why they saw out of time.
Yeah.
That's why they're out
I
of
think
time.
the worst thing to do when you trying to dance with someone or grind up with someone in the dance is to follow their waistline, and you can't follow it, boy.
You can't.
Like trying to
You're trying to
tap
groove, and
your head around your belly at the same time.
you're trying to groove, and they're trying to just
What you
go.
doing?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And they're giving it the all,
Yeah.
and in the mind they're thinking, yeah, boy, I'm killing this.
Yeah, man, I'm killing this.
Bad man, you know, bad.
And then
And
you
you
don't
get it's like, God.
and then you don't have any repetitive motion, because by the time you make that move about 3 times, you're out of tune for the 4th, and then you're out of tune for the 5th, and then you're like, yeah, this is not working.
My friend used to say to me, and slide, and slide, and slide, and slide.
Oh my Lord. Honestly, like that.
Dancehall is fun.
I like what that
Calypso,
song, man.
soca is a whole different. Soca belongs to the Caribbean. You can take soca elsewhere, but
Yeah.
for really enjoy soca, it belongs to the Caribbean.
Of
Dancehall,
course.
you can take
Dancehall is
dancehall
Caribbean as
somewhere.
well, man. Caribbean as well. I say so.
Yeah.
I know. Nah,
Sorry.
I lie.
What?
I was going to say, I know some Japanese dancehall artists, but I was like, nah, them is DJs. Unless,
Yeah.
What's his name?
What's the name? What's the name?
Jungkook?
or Junko.
Uh,
Junk, she's a dancer, isn't she?
no, he.
He?
Yeah. John Cook or John Cook, something like that.
No, I forgot her name. She's not Shensia. There's a child. No, she's not Japanese. She's Chinese, but she's a good reggae artist. I forgot her name.
Half Chinese.
Half Chinese, yeah. Young lady, yeah.
What song she sang, man?
I can't remember her name.
She came up with a song the other day, but
Nefertiti. No, Nefertiti. No, Nefro.
it's not Shensia, but it was just around the time for Shensia.
Yeah, just let us know in the comments. Yeah. But we're not speaking about Afrobeats. Afrobeats is taking a foothold in the Caribbean now, my G.
That's where
I mean,
Afrobeats has a lot of influence on soca as well, I believe.
rightfully so, I will say. I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, I may be wrong, but hey, if anybody want to correct me, please, by all means. A lot of the music from the Caribbean have some central grounding from Africa,
Of course.
whether it's salsa,
Yeah.
reggae.
All of it, man.
So,
All of it.
in the light these days, people tend to gravitate more to their ancestral background as opposed to just looking Western all the time. So it's fair enough if you understand your background and you understand your culture and you want to merge everything. Why not? Hey, go for it. I mean, All is all. One is one. Same thing.
You come out with a high grade.
Yeah, man.
Splice it.
Yeah. Share it up.
Share it up. Splice it, man. You know? Like the steel pan. They have an inverted pan now. You ever seen it? An inverted pan.
Steel
Yeah,
pan. We have the steel pan in
Yeah,
you have never played the
the
steel
hand.
pan.
Really?
You never played steel pan, And I used to have there's a guy used to make steel pan like about maybe say 50 to 100 meters anywhere between there from where we used to live. Make steel pan on a regular basis. And then you hear him testing them. Ding,
Right.
ding, ding, ding. Bro, I've never. I don't have the whatever it takes
The
to
hand-eye coordination.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I think that is something need to be taught from school.
You can't really dance to steel pan music. I think steel pan music is like, it's just an ambient kind of music, you don't think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
I mean, if you have rhythm, you can dance anything, to be quite honest.
true.
If you have rhythm, because it have, when you figure out panorama,
Mm-hmm.
and that pan side on the stage there, and they putting down some heavy work on that stage, boy, and them tunes, you hearing that rhythm, you dancing, bro. Trust me.
So it's how they infuse it into the track, innit?
Bro. You have some people will dance to a steel pan. Just a steel pan playing. Ding 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 ding. You know, like them steel pan you hear on
reckon?
TV there.
Yeah.
Now if you're not culturally versed
Yeah.
and you hear steel pan, you hear music, you're in the Caribbean.
I
You
mean,
hear steel pan music and
Yeah, true.
you're moving your knees,
You
but your
move
hips
your-
not moving.
Yep.
Or you're moving your hips and your knees not moving. But then you're not gonna find somebody who's culturally versed be moving to a steel pan, because this is what we talked about previously.
Well, they grew. They will groove.
Yeah, when we say calypso is like in two different forms. You have the chill out, laid back type, which is the steel pan calypso, and then you have like the hype up soca type of thing, similar to reggae, lovers rock, and those type of thing. So, nobody gonna move to a steel pan because we have the different version of calypso that we move to, which is the hype soca.
I just move to steel pan. I go them.
You move to steel pan?
What do you mean by them panyard in them panyard and them?
Yeah.
You go in a panyard and listening to them practice.
Oh.
You move your tapping your leg, yes, and you're
Yeah.
giving your little,
Yeah, yeah.
your little one thing, so on your little two step. You know, you.
So I might be wrong, people. I might be wrong.
Yeah, what do you mean? As I tell you, once you have rhythm, you can move. Once you have rhythm, you can move to anything. And sometimes some people they don't have rhythm and they still move into something.
But I just gonna say that you find people that really move into something. Funny enough.
Cause you can't tell me you go into a panyard and they're jamming and you just standing up there still.
What do you mean? If my head is locked into soca or something to move me, that steel pan ain't gonna move me. That's me. That's me. I speaking for everybody, but that's me.
So you go just go and they playing a song,
Yeah.
a soca song on the steel pan.
But that's different to listen to. In my opinion, that's different than to listen to the actual band with all the melody coming from it. And
So what songs it is they think they're playing?
it's the same. It's like somebody whistling a song. If for instance, I might sing, let's say Bob Marley, Three Little Birds.
Was it?
Yeah, Three Little Birds. You hear that. You hear Bob Marley voice. You hear the music from the band. But then somebody is now whistling Three Little Birds. I mean, I understand what you're whistling.
But you could catch up. You could catch a beat
Catch
though.
up. No.
I don't. You can dance, but it's not a deep.
It's not. It's not. It's probably
more to it.
Yeah, it's not.
Move
what
it-
you-
move your
it's
body,
probably
move your
not
body.
what you think. That
Move your body. Move your body.
is probably not what you consider that, because they have dancing in all different types of form. You have dancing with a partner. You're going around in circles and you're doing this and you're doing all kind of nonsense. And you're dancing. You're grinding up. You're doing your flexing back, cocking back. You're whining, passa, you're jumping from top of the house onto somebody back and all kind of nonsense. You know. And then you have dancing where you just by yourself and you're just boogieing by yourself.
So it just vibes.
You just vibes and cutting some shapes.
But
Yeah.
you're not gonna be like to a steel pan, are you?
Nah.
Is that you? Is that you? Is that you to a steel pan?
Yeah.
Is that you to a steel pan?
Give me enough Caribbean rum, boy.
Yeah. All right, come. Hey, pour him another rum. Pour him another rum. Let's play some steel pan. You got steel pan on your phone here? Play him another rum. Come. Let's get some steel pan. Here you go.
Good. Some steel pan.
Right. So in the Caribbean, so based on all the different dancehall different types of dance and songs that we have in the Caribbean. You know, when we look at everything, you know, the Caribbean, as we say, is diverse. We have things that sort of bring us together. Within all these dances that we just mentioned and songs that we mentioned, a lot of them sort of have some originating aspect from Africa that sort of bring us all together as West Indians. And, you know, across that, every different type of, whether it's dance, a type of dance or song that you try, it's always, you know, heavily ingrained in the Caribbean culture. You gotta taste some part of the Caribbean regardless of which one you do. So, you know, from me to everybody out there, and I'm sure the guys here who can say that, you know, if you want to taste a piece of the Caribbean, you're welcome to go, you know, anywhere and sort of explore all these different adventures, you know, the dances, the cultures, experience the carnival, experience the Caribbean. It is a great place to be.
It's a nice place, man.
Great piece of culture to learn. And I'm sure once you're there, you'll be taken great care of.
Yeah.
So,
One way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
anything you want to tell the viewers before we move on? Jay, Charlie?
You know me. I mean, if you all disagree with anything that we have to say, just drop it in the comments. And if you all have anything, any questions that you'd like us to answer, yeah, do that as well.
Charlie?
Yeah. So if you want to see us drink rum, give us a topic.
You don't know.
I like that. Send us a topic. Send us a topic.